Alrighty, so this is it. The final stretch. We finally have to make our way to the egg. Or, well, at least. Let's see what Mr. Orira, I think his name was. Yeah, Orira says to do. It's time for you to face the egg on Mount... Yeah, exactly. So, gotta go face the egg. Time to finish the game. And unfortunately, we're gonna have to wipe out Cole and Thailand in the process. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. It's pretty sad. Pretty sad, now that I think about it. I mean, not that I need to think about it, it's just sad in general, but... yeah, unfortunately, that's what we must do. Actually, no, we don't need to fast travel. It's only like right here. But yeah, so finally, after 2 months, it really shouldn't have taken me this long to beat the game, but you know, scheduling is a bit hard when you do Let's Plays and stuff like that, and I'm still not exactly used to it yet. I still haven't really adjusted to it too much, but I'm trying, and eventually as I move on to other games and stuff like that, I'll definitely work on being a little more consistent with the schedule, so that way I can take less time to beat a game, and especially as I move into longer games too. I'm still not yet sure as to what is going to be my next full game. I don't think... I'm still not sure, so I'm not really going to talk about it too much right now, but yeah, so I'll think about it, and but in the meantime, I definitely have other games planned, for fun, not any super serious games, but for fun, yeah, because that's what it's all about, fun. But yeah, anyway, so let's get to that egg. We're finally there. Oh, wait, Mr. Owl's here? The windfish sleeps long and dreamily in the egg above. I was about to say leg. When you play the 8 instruments of the sirens in front of the egg, you will awaken. Yes, of course, duh. That's why I want to go search them, right? Search for them, right? That was a no-brainer. Let's see, Mount Tamarack. Okay. Well, here we are, finally. That egg is huge. Jeez, look at that. It's a lot bigger than I thought about it. I actually have not seen it in 3D yet. This is actually my first time climbing up here. I mean, you guys have actually watched my entire Let's Play, so yeah, you would know I haven't even been here yet. Okay, so the only thing we gotta do is play the ocarina and the Ballad of the Windfish. So let's see. My goodness, that was gorgeous. Oh my god. I had to be quiet for that one. Just, you know, just gotta listen for that. Alright, so here we go. We're going to go inside the egg. And we're gonna meet our friend the windfish. Oh wait, hold on. The owl's coming back again. The time has come. The windfish awaits. Enter the egg. Hoot hoot hoot. Okay, here we go. So here we are, the windfish's egg. Oh, crap. Okay, yeah, now I remember. Okay, so actually we need to go back somewhere. There's something actually we need to do before we go in here. I completely forgot, but luckily we have the ocarina to actually give us the opportunity to just fast travel. Or, well, yeah, no, actually, it'll work, it'll work. Yeah, so you gotta head back to Mabe Town, because actually here's the thing. So inside the Windfish's egg, there's actually a maze that you have to go through to be able to reach the final nightmare. To take on the to get to the Windfish, yeah. And so you need to. There's actually 4 separate pathways you need to follow, and you need to follow in a certain pattern to be able to actually get through. That's the type of maze we're talking about. It's kind of like the Lost Woods in Ocarina of Time. So yeah, so you have to come here to the library, and you see this little book here on the corner, and it's called The Dark Secrets and Mysteries of Koland. So you go here, and there it is. It shows you the pathways. So it's right, 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 up, left, 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 up. So right, 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 up, left, 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 up. So I suggest probably when you're playing this, maybe take a picture or something like that, maybe a screenshot with the Switch or something like that. And that way so you know. But it's a pretty simple, I would say it's a pretty simple puzzle. And look at that, it revealed itself. Okay, so, I don't know why I went into the map, I could just use this. So yeah, so it's right, 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 up, left, 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 up. Simple as that. So, yeah. So let's go fight the nightmare. It's pretty simple, and I think it was... I'm not sure, but it might have been a little more... Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. It might have been a little more complex on the Game Boy itself. I'm trying to remember if it was. Or if it was the same thing. I wonder if it's the same thing every time. Or... I don't know. Let me know, guys. Is it different with RNG? Or... Like, is it randomly generated, or is it just... Is it the same thing every time? I'm not sure. I never looked into it, but I might look into it. But what I need to focus on is getting to the Windfish, which there's actually no fast travel point right next to it. There was only one right there on the left side of the mountain, and that's the closest place I was able to get to. But hey, you know what? It's good enough. All right, so here we go into the Windfish's egg. It is, and it's actually really pretty inside here. It actually feels like there's a dream going on. So, yeah, so at first I was thinking, oh, I had to, like, jump, or find something, or, like, dash jump over, like, but no, you just fall down there. Yep, so, if you go down here, it's the entrance. It's basically like one of those, optical illusion type things. So, okay, remember the maze. We got right, 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 up, left, left, like the pattern, left, and up. There we go. See? Easy, easy. Yeah, so I'm guessing because the pattern that I had was super easy. So here we go. We were born of nightmares. To take over this world, we made the Windfish sleep endlessly. If the Windfish doesn't wake up, this island will never disappear. We would have been the master of this place, but you had to come here and disrupt our plans, you meddling kid. Yeah. You can never defeat us. Let's rumble. Okay, so this is, in fact, the final boss. Some dark nightmare thing. Glowing orb with eyes. I mean, like, along with, like, a lot of the other things, it does look like something out of Mario, too. Okay, so... Let's see... Oh wait, no, it's not the magic rod, it's the magic powder I gotta use. Yeah, so it's a little confusing on how to beat it, but I think with experimenting, you'll be able to figure it out. It's not hard. You don't have a whole lot of items, and you just have to just know what you're doing. And actually, the magic powder has a little more range in this version. In the original version, you used to just sprinkle and stuff like that. Okay, so this is a little bit of energy tennis, actually. You just have to launch it back, you know, like normal. This is basically the Aghanim fight from A Link to the Past. Like, he even looks like him. Look at that. Yeah, he does. Oh, okay, yeah. So some of them you can't actually deflect. You can only deflect the regular glowing orb. Yeah, that you can. So you just gotta be careful. And you also have to be. You have to realize the trajectory of where you're firing it. Because you can't just fire straight at him, which is funny. No matter where you're looking at, you have to actually be looking straight at him, and launching it back towards him. There you go. So yeah, this is a nice callback to the Aghanim fight in A Link to the Past. I mean, Link's Awakening does a lot of what A Link to the Past does on the Game Boy, which is pretty cool. So, and definitely when I actually do a full review on it, I would definitely actually acknowledge that. The whole thing that Link's Awakening basically is kind of like A Link to the Past on the Game Boy, which is, again, it's pretty damn cool. The fact that they were able to do that with the limit. Wow, okay, he's still launching those 4 orbs. Come on, launch an energy ball. Come on, there we go. Yeah, so, I think it's like amazing how with the limitations of the Game Boy, they were really able to make a game very similar to one of their best games on a portable console that was super primitive. Okay, so you remember this guy? Oh shit! Okay, yeah, he's fast. I forgot. Okay, so yeah, you remember this guy? He was the boss of the first dungeon, but it's actually really easy here. Okay, so, and here we got Ganon. So, who said Ganon wasn't in this game? So yeah, he's basically looks like Ganon, and he's launching these fire bats at you. And what you have to do is you have to go around when he throws his keyblade there. You gotta actually like go around it, and then okay, yeah, but don't get hit by the bats too. So they still do damage. You gotta actually go around it. Okay, yeah, you got me trapped there. You gotta be careful with that. So yeah, you have to actually go around it, so that way you can what's it called? You can wow, I'm lost here. Okay, you can sword swipe them. You can spin attack. There you go. Why am I saying sword swipe? There you go. Yeah, so you could spin attack him to hit him. I don't think that's actually the only thing you can do. I think there's other things, but I'm not exactly sure. Okay, yeah, and those fire bats, they can actually go through the shield. So even though it's a mirror shield. But hey, look at that. We took him down. So there's just one more to go. Let me see. I think it's the magic rod for this one. There you go. Yeah, so it's a magic rod. I'm honestly surprised that this boss doesn't actually take advantage of every single item that you have here. It just uses a couple of items. Only a few. There we go. And that's it, right? No, wait. Oh, there's still more. Oh, okay, yeah. This is actually it, yeah. Okay, so this one you can actually hit with anything, so we can just switch the boomerang for this one. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me keep the rock's feather so I can jump into that, and I'll just hit him with the magic rod. Yeah, you don't want to be hit by his arms. It's the only thing. And I just got hit, I think, twice there. Good thing I have so many hearts. That's why that's the importance of finding as many heart pieces as you possibly can, kids. Yep. Okay. So it's a pretty simple pattern. I think this is his final form too. You just have to kind of just jump over his arms as he flails them around, and then just hit his eye. The magic rod can pretty much handle that, and so you don't need anything else. And then just have the rock's feather ready so you can jump over the arms as he flails them around again. So yeah, and then just be careful you don't actually jump too early, because then you might actually land on the arms and not like that. You don't want to do that, especially when you're low on hearts. And wow, he actually really takes a lot of hits. There we go. Yep, still taking a lot of hits. I don't think I've even missed once. But yeah, it's a simple pattern. You just have to like hit him. Yeah, and the sword doesn't work. Okay, so I'm trying to think. I was like, huh, why is he's still going? How many hits does it take? Okay, there we go. Finally. This island is going to disappear. Our world is going to disappear. Our world. Our world. Yeah! That's how it looks like with his eye. Okay. Oh. Okay, exploded right on me. Okay. Here we go. You have beaten all the nightmares. Climb the stairs before you. So, let's do that. I just realized how big this egg is for us to be able to go through this gigantic maze inside. I mean, it's probably magic, of course, and then climbing all these stairs to reach... Well, that's not the windfish, that's the owl. Young lad, I mean Ed, the hero, you have defeated the nightmares. You have proven your wisdom, courage, and power. Whoa. Do I have all Triforces? I do? No way. As part of the windfish's spirits, I am the guardian of his dream world. But one day the nightmares entered the dream and began wreaking havoc. Then you, Ed, came to rescue the island. I've always trusted in your courage. I knew that you could turn back the nightmares. Well, of course, I am the hero. Thank you. At first, I like when I first came across this, I was actually thinking that the owl was like some sort of evil like spirit, like trying to like eliminate the island or something like that. But no, yeah, the monsters were still evil. The nightmares, they were still evil. They were just, you know, they were really trying to preserve the island so they could still live. And the people on there, of course, they were just dreams too. Goodbye. So, there he is. The windfish himself, and wow, he looks pretty funny in 3D. That face, that along with Link's other faces have to be the best faces I've ever seen in Nintendo games for sure. I am the windfish. Long has been my slumber. In my dreams, an egg appeared. It was surrounded by an island with people, animals, an entire world. So, like, the egg just, like, magically created itself when you fell asleep? That's pretty weird. But verily it be the natures of dreams to end. When I doth awaken, Colent will be gone. Only the memory of this dreamland will exist in the waking world. Someday, thou may recall this island. That memory makes the dream world real. Come, Ed. Let us awaken together. Play the 8 instruments. 8 instruments, sorry, that came out wrong. Play the Song of Awakening. Well, there's only one thing to do again. And here's the hard part. All those kids that are just kids, as they kept saying. The beach with all the monsters on there. Tearing the looking for his mushroom. And of course, our dear Marin. I'm so sorry. Goodbye. And thus disappears Cole in Thailand. Nariko shoots me up and is like, no, you're not staying here. Go, goodbye. You know, the windfish could have at least carried him to safety. You jerk! Well, there they are. The credits. The amazing people that worked on this game. And, yeah. So that's that. I definitely want to thank them all for such a beautiful game. Such a beautiful remake of a beautiful game. Both are incredibly beautiful. And I will say that about almost every Zelda game. Almost every Zelda game. I don't know if there's one that I don't like. I haven't really seen one that I didn't like, so we'll see that later. But yeah, so I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun playing through this game. And it was really nice to experience both versions of the game. The Switch version definitely has to be the definitive version, of course. So many improvements made. But that does not mean that the Game Boy version is not good. The Game Boy version is fantastic still. And I suggest if you have a 3DS, or an original Game Boy, or, well, Game Boy Advance. Yeah, Game Boy Advance. I would highly suggest playing those games. It's definitely quite the experience to have alongside this version, you know. And I also want to thank everybody that has been watching. This is where we've done. I've done how many? 20 episodes. So this is the final episode, of course. Like I said, I still am gonna do some more videos, like some guides on how to collect all the items. I haven't done any of the chamber dungeons. That actually was something I was planning to do. I was thinking about doing it before I beat the game, but then I was like, you know what? How about we wait on that? And so, yeah, that's my plan. So I'll definitely do those things on the side. I am going to actually be starting a different game very soon. Christmas is approaching, and I plan to play a Christmas game. You guys will know when it happens. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and I really hope to see you soon on the next game. I've never actually sat through the entire credits for a video before, but at least I was able to talk enough to keep occupied. So that's the end. That is the end of Link's Awakening. Once again, thank you for joining me on this journey. 20 episodes, 2 months. Hopefully, you know, it can work. Like I said, I can. Marin! Oh my god, she looks so beautiful in anime form. Look at that. Look at that. She accomplished her goal of being a seagull. She's still alive. That's beautiful. I would have hoped that she would at least stay with Link, but at least she gets to be free. So, that is it, guys.